Okay. Right there. Your board comments, Commissioner Pitt.
Last week I attended our VIA regional and our VIA board of directors meeting. And just a couple of things out of that. VIA is sponsoring a campaign to reach therapeutic foster care parents. That's called Pathways to Permanency. And they've asked us to kind of partner with them and share their media drive on Boston County website for that. And they also, we also passed a surplus of a lot of property that they acquired in a merger with Cardinal Health. A lot of it's like office furniture. Sounded like there was a lot of office chairs. And so they said that they were working on a list that maybe the counties would have first dibs on some of that, that's in their catchment area, would have first dibs on that office furniture if we needed some.
I do have a few things, so I want to touch base on what Taylor said. October 17th, me and Brandon Pittman from the school board, Matt and Taylor did attend the 2023 Grassroots Leadership Conference. I was able to touch base with a couple other commissioners that I had met at the NCACC meeting when we all had traveled down there, and it was good to touch base with them. And the breakout sessions were pretty informative. Made a few other good contacts. So that was exciting. And I'm very excited to announce that the TDA board did make a job offer through Miss Kelly Jones, and she did accept it. And so she starts on Monday. She'll be doing part-time hours, less hours in the winter, more hours in the summer when we have festivals and events that we want her as the TDA board to attend. She'll for sure be in the office on Thursdays, and then Tuesdays when we do have board meetings. But Monday we're going to get her orientation done with Glenda. We're going to get her set up in payroll in the finance office. We're going to rearrange her desk and all of that stuff, get her computer set up, get her business cards. And then we've got a list of stuff that we would like her to start focusing on as the TDA board. So that's a lot off of my plate. And so hopefully at our next quarterly meeting, she will come and give you guys a presentation. And then, so October the 25th, my husband and I and my father-in-law, we made apple butter at the senior center, and it was very fun. And we're gonna try to start doing that every year. So if you guys want to join us next year, then you're more than welcome to. But while I was there, I was very taken back. They don't have a dishwasher. And so I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I did ask Alan to maybe have Danny look into that, because these ladies are hand washing every bit of their dishes, and that just blows my mind.
Do they need they probably need like a more of a.
It would need to be a commercial type.
Yeah.
So they don't have one, but if there's anywhere in the, come budget time, if we can find that, or if we can find a grant or something, I'm sure those ladies would hug our necks if we could get them a dishwasher. I know, is it not crazy?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're hand washing every bit of those dishes every day. So there's that. I did speak with Jennifer Gregory. I was asking her how pre-K was going, and she said everything was still doing pretty good. They had like 4, 6, I can't remember, somewhere around there, some spots open still. And she did say that if anybody on this board wanted to come and take a tour of those classrooms, she'd be more than welcome to set that up. Because I told her I would just kind of see what that looks like. And so she said, just anybody just reach out to her and she will make that happen for us. And let's see here. So the North Carolina Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services are hosting a farmland preservation workshop that's coming up November the 16th. And it's going to be in Linville's training facility right there near the Christmas trees. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's Linville River Nursery Training Facility.
So I had sent that to Mark Bird with Water and Soil. I think several of his board members are going to attend. So if anybody else wants to, I've got the address. I'm going to try to go. It's for elected officials or anybody that is interested in preserving agriculture land. I'll take some really good notes for anybody that doesn't want to go or can't go, and I'll do a recap on that. And then the last thing that I have is the NCACC's steering committees have set their dates for any of their little steering committees that they have. They have one for Health and Human Services, Environmental Justice and Public Safety, General Government, Public Education, and then Agriculture and Tax and Finances is all one in that last category. So those 6, there's dates that Taylor can get for you. I had her print out all the agendas that I was going to get on, and they're all Zoom. So I have been appointed to the agriculture one because I've expressed a little bit of interest in that, serving on the extension board and being part of Farm Bureau. There's a few things coming down the turnpike, I think, that could be beneficial for our citizens. So I did sign up for that one, specifically. So if anybody has any questions about that, Taylor can hook you up with that information.
They're in your box, by the way.
I got them.
And the new boxes.
Are in my old office that is now clerk's office. You can use Patch or clerk's office, sorry, commissioner office, you can use it your will.
Need to make
As
some.
long as Harley's not in there,
Right,
which
you know.
usually is.
So that's all I got.
Mr. Harden, anything on there?
Congratulations, Ms. Masters, for being on that state committee. That's a very, prestigious, position. Especially for us here in Mitchell County, in the western part of the state. I'm gonna, guys, spin off of what I said today, earlier, since we are live streaming. So everybody in the county can know what's going on. We live in a beautiful, caring, small community. I think that was very evident today when we met at the facility for the new sports complex. There were multiple people, multiple agencies that had their hands in that process, not just us. And without the work, the hard work and working together with everybody, what's happening in Mitchell County would not be happening. For 20+ years, our law enforcement worked out of a FEMA trailer temporary. And here we are 20 years later. Now they're going to be moving into a state-of-the-art law enforcement center that when they go to work, they'll be proud to go to work. And it will help them do their job, I'm sure, a lot easier. We step up the street here and we've got a multi-use sports complex that will benefit every age group in this county. That will be open, if I'm not mistaken, 6 days a week, and will be run by the Recreation Department. Our creek walk, Batesville's creek walk, will be extended. We start at the fire department. It'll be extended to the Wade Tipton baseball field. There'll be showers, there'll be places to grill out, there'll be additional parking for the town of Bakersfield. This can be an economic driver for this town. Softball, baseball tournaments, competitive tournaments in the summertime. Wrestling, travel basketball in the wintertime. You're looking to bring 300 to 500 people in your town easily on the weekend. Travel on down the road to Ledger, North Carolina. A brand new state-of-the-art 3-8 school, which our children deserve. You know, they're going, have been in some of these schools 50, 60, 70 years. And our maintenance staff, not our maintenance staff, the school's maintenance staff has done a great job at keeping these schools up and running. But we are now getting a state-of-the-art brand new school. Travel on over to Spruce Valley. You've got a brand new YMCA coming to that town. So we'll have an athletic facility south end. We'll have an athletic facility on the north end. Every citizen in this county can be served with those. And our parks, both in Bakersville, are family friendly. The parks in Spruce Pine, totally renovated, handicap accessible dog park. So by the year 2025, and I said this up here, $100 million has been spent in this county for the benefit of our citizens, young and old. Without the help of Ralph and Dudley, this would not happen. So I'm sure by saying this, there are going to be some naysayers. There's going to be some criticism. You didn't need a recreation facility. All those guys could have worked in that thing. You try, what do you need a new school for? You're shutting all the schools down. Well, I contradict you and disagree with you. And if you can't see the progress that's going on in this county, you're narrow-minded and you never want any change. And I am so proud to sit on this board that the citizens of Mitchell County have elected me and to serve with you bunch of commissioners that 3 years ago came up with a plan. And we're checking the list off. And this facility was a 5-year plan, being done in 3. So to y'all, good job, good work. It's been a lot of late nights, a lot of effort, and a combination of everything. So be proud of what you've done, guys.
Number one DSS in the state.
Really,
You know, that was one of our goals too.
yeah,
It's the top 3.
Top
Yeah.
3.
top 3. Thank you for pointing that out.
Thank you, Big Carl. Let's see. Commissioner Rock, anything?
I'm gonna piggyback off what Jeff said a little bit. I was impressed with how many people from the community showed up today to vote groundbreaking. You know, that's pretty awesome. That just shows you how much, pride the people in our county have got in things that are going on, with moving forward. Cause there was a lot of people, not directly involved with either facility, but they came out in support of it. And I was really impressed with that. And so I want to thank the community, for getting behind those things. Moving forward, that's always good. Community support.
Good. The last thing I'll say, and I mentioned this earlier, but I had reached out to look at funding that DMV office full-time position. And then also could we combine it over there where we're gonna be having the tag office, so, to me, that makes a lot of sense, and I think it would be a benefit to everybody in the county and surrounding counties because there's a lot of people that, drive to Burnsville or drive to, trying to get that appointment and to have it full time there would be, sounds like it's a pretty reasonable possibility that could happen, and having all that one-stop shop there would be really nice. So more to come on that, but, appreciate you guys, appreciate working with you, and, thank you for what you do. That's all I've got. Have a motion, we adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you.